Hello there and welcome to another watch review by myself. My name's Nick Beck, and I'm a complete amateur. Just fancy doing this. I'm quite into my watches. I've already put up a review on the Citizen Divers watch I bought about a year ago. Since then I've sold it. It was a fabulous watch, but I've kind of moved on to more expensive, if you like. And this is my brand new Longines Hydroconquest divers watch. I bought it about a week ago, absolutely in love with it. It's a 300-meter diver's watch, approximately 1,000 feet. It's actually in kind of like a deep sunburst blue, which you'll see more in when I move the watch around. It looks black from where it is. Fully automatic, has a 65-hour power review, I believe. It could actually be 68, but I'll be conservative and say 65. Like I say, absolutely fallen in love with it. It weighs just under 200 grams and it's all stainless steel. So let me just show you a few of the features. Like I say, I'm a complete amateur, but you know, I just like to look at the watch and like you to see a normal man's review, if you like. So this is the watch, and I'll just take it off the box there and point it at the camera. As you can see, I am definitely an amateur. Right, there she is. So you've got the 12, 6 and 9 on the face there, and you can see the Longines logo. Hydroconquest automatic is just written beneath the hour hand there, and as you can see the second hand has a tiny little red arrowhead, which I actually think is quite a nice little feature, quite a nice little detail. So looking at the top of the watch there on the 15, you can see the huge, or I think huge, crown guards, which I think again is just a really nice feature. It gives it some real kind of solid look. And just on top of the crown, if I can bring it into the camera, not particularly well, but there you can see the Longines logo. So turning the watch over to the clasp again, and looking at the clasp, everything has Longines stamped and embossed. Open up the double clip safety guard, and then it's very stiff, but then the watch is actually brand new. You can see the lovely shiny polished clasp with the Longines logo. So let me just flip her over. There you go. So you can see that's lovely. What I love about this watch is the watch back. I know a lot of watches are now very much into the display cases with the glass, so you can see the movement, but I think this, you know, I would have been let down if it was just plain, thinking I wish I had a display back. But no, I think this is absolutely fantastic. It's very thick. It's got the Longines logo on it there, the winged hourglass, and all the details of what the watch is with the serial number. And it's just lovely, and it's quite domed. So it's brushed stainless steel. If I flip the watch over again, you can see the case itself is mainly polished with a few brushed parts. As you can see, the center there is brushed. Center links on the bracelet are brushed. The center links, I apologize, are polished, and the outer links are brushed. Now if I turn it into the light now, so you can see that rather nice blue, deep blue dial. Let's just push the box back a bit. So there we go. You can see it's a really, I mean, it does actually almost look black in a lot of light, but once it's in the sunlight, it's a really brilliant blue, and it really catches the eye. And although I have only actually worn it outside once, a lot of people have commented on it, so I'm very proud. Come from Goldsmiths, which I highly recommend you purchase from. I'm sure you can probably get it cheaper somewhere, but it was £840, which I think is very reasonable. You know, sub £1,000 for such a nice quality watch. You know, jump to sort of 1,500 and even maybe 2,000, and you can probably pick up a nice Tag Heuer or just want my fingerprint off, or even a more sort of upmarket Longines. But I really don't think you're going to get a better quality. There's been a few comments that it hasn't got a ceramic bezel, but I think the ceramic would kind of come across rather plasticky, so I don't think it would be quite as nice as this. I'm sure the ceramic bezel is a great thing to have. Obviously it's very scratch proof, whereas this one probably isn't, but then this is a watch for best for me. This isn't going to be on a building site at any time soon, or not even at work, so it's a going out evening watch. So that's my opinion. It's gorgeous. It's heavy, chunky, solid. It's beautifully made, nicely polished, nicely finished. 120 click standard bezel. You've got the smooth bits at the bottom and the top there, and then you've got where they're kind of serrated to turn it. And again, I'm no expert, but it just feels like I've got my money's worth, and I think that's a really important thing nowadays. You don't want to buy something that feels light and cheap. You're spending just under £1,000 on something that you just look at to tell the time, just a piece of jewellery. You kind of want it to be solid and feel like you've spent your money wisely. So that's my review of the Longines Hydroconquest fully automatic stainless steel diver's watch. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe.